YouTube friends and family, it's your girl Javina Love, and I wanted to show some love today in my day to night balm palette that I got in my Ipsy. I added it on to my Ipsy bag. Let me open it, and it has this beautiful color story with the black primer to transform the metallic colors to a different color. That's what I read on the website. So to start, I had got this new foundation, and it's a anti-aging foundation called Mineral Fusion. I got it in a very light color, sadly, because it doesn't have very many ranges, but I figured I can make it work with bronzing and maybe adding the Becca foundation that is damn near my perfect match. So I'll put this in the center of my face and then the Becca in the outer portion before I bronze. I figured that'd be the method to my madness. So I'm going to just put some on a fluffy soaked Luxie sponge that I got at my BoxyCharm. And then just dabbing it on because it's got the terrible opening where you have to like pour it out. And I forgot my chicken. Okay. I'm just going to put this in the center. And it says basically to smooth it over with your hands to, blend it out. And I figured, okay, you've made darker or lighter colors work because I grew up in a very mixed-race family. And everyone was fair-skinned except for I have one aunt that's dark-skinned and she doesn't wear foundation. I'm actually going to use something like I'm using my mixer tray because I can't get it out. There we go. Well, it's a lot. Maybe I'll put it everywhere so I don't waste it. I don't know. But anyways, so I have one aunt that is dark complected, or not really dark complected. I would have to say compared to everyone else, she was dark complected because my mom is bright. Her nickname is Butter because she looks just like melted butter. And my other aunt, they're damn near twins, even though they're like 3 years apart. Their skin, their hair, they're both born with bleach blonde hair naturally, and it's the worst because in the summertime it doesn't matter what they do, even in the winter. My mom, poor thing, got to be careful what she washes her hair with or it'll turn green. Okay, so now that I look like a ghost, I'm going to go in with the Becca, and you can see them side by side that the Becca is a lot darker, but it's damn near my perfect color, and since it's so moussey, you don't need that much. But I'm going to still bring it around town and bring it around as close as I need to make sure that I don't look like a ghost. Because I do that enough with, and I add my powder, because I go powder crazy. I hope this doesn't turn out too long, but if it is, I'm so glad that you stuck around with me. Right? So I figured I'd just get right into it, and then whatever's left on my sponge, just dab it in everywhere. The colors do look off in the camera compared to the mirror. I think it's the light above me that's making it that color, but once I figure out how to get all my colors on the light right, then I will be able to make sure that you guys can see me good. I mean, it did what it said it was going to do up close. I can see my pores are minimized a lot. And I don't know, the more you use it, it's just like it's cosmetic. It's supposed to make your skin more youthful because of the tightening of the pores, and it has a little bit of collagen and for lifting. And I figured if I put it underneath foundations that don't have all those benefits, it'd work out just fine. So, to also darken my skin up, I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Powder Foundation. And a big fluffy, move my brushes to the end of La La Land over here, because I thought they'd be in the way over here, but they're not. And then I'm going to do something that I seen on Brett, the uh, Brett the gay guy, I believe. He uses an empty, because all my brushes are clean, and he'll use the empty cup and put the used brushes in an empty cup so that you know which ones you use and which ones you didn't use. And I thought, that's a smart idea, Brett. And I'm going to use the Estee Lauder brush that goes along with the foundation. And I'm going to put that all over, basically, because my other powders are translucent. So this one is, ooh, as you see, it's quite dark. And I'm going to lighten it up because the translucent ones are very, very dark, or very light. I have some settings, powders that are lighter, or darker, but I get scared sometimes that I look too dark like this. Look like somebody bruised me. But it's the light. I have a little Prince playing in the background because, as everybody knows, the kids are home, and so we are not getting anything done except for homeschooling and home crafts, you know. So to do my makeup, I'm gonna have them in the background. It's quite okay. Okay. So now that warm me up. Most fair skin could just get away with an easy contour, but I'm not going to get away with that, so I will do what I can. So now I'm going to get my Gigi Gorgeous brush and match it up with the Gigi Gorgeous Dual Bronze and Sculpt. I'm going to use the darker side to sculpt. A little bit. I'm trying to pan it, and it's nice that it does work for my skin complexion. I didn't think it would. The light side wouldn't, but it does. I'm going to use it to brighten up the center of my face with a Farrah brush. And also, these brushes right now, if you didn't see them on the add-ons yesterday on your choice, they had a kit for $16 with the brushes. You get 5-piece brushes, and I can't remember what else, but I thought, the person that got these brushes, they were awesome. I'm going to get me, it's time for a redo, you know, have extras, because I really like these Farrah brushes. Now, brighten all that up. I love this song. I can't have a hug unless, turn that up. Okay. Ooh, this lid just keeps coming off of here. I have to glue it down. Alright. So I'll do my brows and getting out some banana powder. And this is the original setting banana powder. And into medium. I'm going to get a lot of it out, because I like a lot of it on my under eyes when I'm going to not just bake, but also put it there to protect my my skin from the eyeshadow. Now the reason I didn't brighten up with the concealer is because of how light the first foundation was in the center, and so I was just able to set it with the light sculpture. Goodness gracious, where is this? What am I looking for now? My brows. Okay, and of course it gives me an issue, so we'll do a little of this e.l.f. gel, and I'll use the brow side. It looks gross, I hate showing it off, but it's a clear gel. And I'm going to just strike that across real quickly, make it nice and scoped out a little bit. Okay. And get brow bar that I got in my BoxyCharm. And I'm going to use my, I have a very, very tiny flat brush that I like. I got it from Amazon, I believe, back in the day. And I'm just going to use that to dip into both shades and darken my eyebrows. And I'm starting from the front, so I'm going to start from the back. Do what makes you feel comfortable, honestly. Because the way one person may do it, you can try it and it may make you feel okay, but if you're not comfortable, you'll never think that your makeup looks really good. So it's best that you do strokes and techniques that make you feel comfortable as far as your hand and eye placement, so you feel beautiful, because that's what it's meant to do. Okay. And I've also, I don't know if I saw it on a Sephora commercial on YouTube or where exactly, but he took a small, I'm going to take this slim, I can't remember whose brush this is, but I got it from Ipsy, and I'm going to take some of my setting powder, and I'm going to set it on top of my brows, just lightly to set that gel, since my powder did not, you can still see, I can still see it's kind of shiny, so I'm just going to dab a little bit on. Let's see. My brows are done. Now I'm going to pack on tons of powder under my eyes so we can do this eyeshadow bang, get this eyeshadow gig on. Okay. Because I don't know how this palette works. It's the first time and I don't want to ruin the base. I mean, who really wants to do all this work and then have to start all over again because you've gotten some random stuff on you, you know, all over your face, and Tinkerbell and got you, and just isn't exactly the tea. I don't know, everybody likes to slim their nose or do different things to their nose, but I like my nose. I really do. I'm just using what's left of the powder to sculpt out where I would like it to scope out. Okay. Now for the, ooh, it's metal and things in my, they're magnet, and ooh, it just grabbed some of it. So I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie that never does you wrong, which is, if I can find her, my classic MAC paint pot. I know she in here. There we go. Every time it's upside down I can't see it. It's black and it's gone. I can't see it. Alright, so I'm going to use a contour brush to put it on. Get this brush all nice and saturated. Some product. Okay. And just dab it on. Now, the only way I really know, I mean, I usually use an eye primer, or I'll use the MAC paint pot, or I'll use a concealer to do it. But the reason I feel it's very important with this palette is because it comes with its own primer. So it's like, oh, you must need to really use a primer with this product or the balm products, because if it's recommending it in the palette, don't skip on that, you know. And I'm just blending that out with my ring finger. I'm turning this way because I'm, you know, as you see, I have my mirror over here, but I also have all my products over here, and I'm trying to do a long angle on the screen. Okay. Even though I washed this brush, sadly, it still has a funky bend to it because it was drying bent the last time I used it. But I love this brush. It's also a Farrah brush. And you have these two mattes down here, Las Vegas and Hollywood, which are quite light. This is Hollywood. Oops, I don't want to blind you with my mirror. Down. This is Hollywood and this is Las Vegas. And because of my skin tone, and plus we're going day to night, I'm going to start with Las Vegas and put that as my transition shade. That would be the best way. It's the daytime shade, right? And put that in the crease and work it up to set the paint pot. Here we go. I don't know. I wear nighttime looks, as far as they qualify for nighttime looks in the daytime because of my skin tone. Because I feel that I'm, you know, sometimes bright neons or pastels just do not rock my world. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to use my color switch to clean out the brush and set it to the side because I'm going to use a smaller blending brush. Use my Tetris, the pink one. And I'm going to go into the brown shade, Lumbar, right there, and put that in my crease. It's got a shimmer. I'm not mad at it. Now when I do all this tapping, because I don't want my table to get all messed up, I have a paper towel here, and you'll hear it shuffle every once in a while. Because it is just not cool to be picking up all that product. Oh, that's pretty. It's, like it says, very daytime-ish. Drag that into the lid. And the crease all over the windshield wiper motion. And my little V at the end. Okay. Gonna have some commercials, sadly, because it's a YouTube playlist. And I want it to recognize that it's a YouTube playlist so it doesn't cut out my music. And I think it's not going to anyways because I don't have very many followers. But I love y'all. I love that I've got followers, period. Because that means I'm not out here alone just talking to myself in the mirror. Okay. And just pull that up. Nothing left on my brush, just pulling it up and around so it's still a daytime look. Okay. And then I'll put the gold one in the center of my lid. That'll work for me as a sweet little daytime look, right? Before we add any extra products, this isn't too bad. It's a nice subtle look. Let's see if I cover the light a little bit. Yeah, you can see it a little better that way. Okay, now we're going to kick it up a notch and make it nighttime. And I believe the best way to do it is with another flat, stiff, synthetic brush and go right into their black primer and warm it up. Okay. Give it a shake in the pan. Okay, and I'm going to do my little, like I'm doing my liner, and I'm just going to come on it. Ooh, it's not very black, but it's very smooth. Okay. I guess I could have done this with black eyeliner too. like somebody rude is walking by with their rap music. Hurry up and get by my window. Gone with that mess by my window. Okay, let me pause it. Sorry for that. I mean, I don't mind if I put the music on for you guys. That's fine. But you're walking by someone's house. You don't know if somebody elderly lives there, somebody with a heart condition, nervous condition, or anything. Turn that mess down. Out of respect. Because once they get to be our age or their, their grandma's or mama's age, they're going to want the same thing when somebody walks by their house, young or old. And they can't tell me they wouldn't, because I totally feel that way now. And even when my kids are still in their early 20s, I don't play that crap. Turn your mess down when you come into a residential neighborhood. Okay. I'm making the sexiest faces, aren't I? So, okay. Okay, it's pretty even. I hope. I don't know, I can't really tell. The lights are kind of blinding me. And now I'm going to lay that turquoise color. What is it called? Heights? I'm going to grab Heights with the Vasati brush. Oh Lord, my cat is up in the window. Okay, and I'm going to put that on the black to change the color. We drift to break the law all around hell. Love me some Prince. That's pretty. Okay, now on the other side, since we're playing, I don't want to use the same color. I want to use this beacon color. It's just that hot pink at the end. About to be something dangerous. I wasn't going to blush off my brush. Since it is the most duochromish, I could say, shade that's in here. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty color, even though the camera's just not doing justice, but okay. That is very pretty. So let's finish this up, this pretty sexy eye, with some liner, and we need to call the doctor. Because I accidentally closed the lid on my liner wrong, and look what happened. So everyone gets a little, they want to jump and buy a new one or whatever. They try to pull the threads back and then they bleed or whatever. Because this is an ink pen. It's not a, what you call it. So I went into my handy dandy kit, got the baby toner clipper out, and I'm going to nick that dude in its bud and get it right on the edge to the best of my abilities. So it's not, there we go. It's not in the way. Clean it off, clean the tweezers off right away. And now I'm going to have a nice smooth line. Right? And we're going to make a big old cat eye. Don't jump from there. Stamp in the center. In a small stroke motion. I love that this pen is so easy to do a line. As you've seen, I just went shoop and then shoop and it's done. Start in the center, a few little strokes and taps. And then do the other side. And then give that wing and slide. I hate this cat. He's always in the window and then gets mad at the world and wants to jump down at the inappropriate times. Okay. And I'm going to take that all the way in. Just give it a nice thin snap in the center. Yeah. Now I only did the top with my liquid. And then I'm going to do the bottom with the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0. And I'm going to tight line my upper lash line first, which is just to darken it enough so that the mascara, because I'm going to use 2 different types of mascara, false mascaras, to make my lashes look bigger. Okay, see how dark that made it look? I'm trying to be careful because I don't want my eye to start leaking. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and so at the bottom I'm going to take my pencil brush and I'm going to take the Madison gold color that's in here and put it at the bottom. It's not like, oh, I'm just forgetting about all the powder on my face. I'll use a, since it's nice and clean, a Sigma kabuki brush. Get rid of all this bake. Okay. And put the, like I said, Madison. Smoke it out with the liner. I don't know if you can see that. I like it. This is my first lip balm palette too. I've gotten some singles from Ipsy before. I just never really dove into it because they're so cute and I didn't want to mess them up. And I don't reach for single eyeshadows as much as I should. So how do we think? That is so pretty. Alright, so next we're going to use a couple of mascaras. I'm going to use this, the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Extension Mascara on the top. And this is the wand, the really pretty wand. I know I probably should use this on the bottom lashes, but I think the Thrive Cosmetics wand is not nicer for if I'm trying to glam up and do the bottom. And I love the way they look falsy wise, because I'm barely going to get into false lashes. Last time I wore lashes was Pride last year. And I did wear about 4 pairs, so I was very uncomfortable, but comfortable at the same time as I was feeling myself. Now look at that. Compared to no lash. This mascara is amazing. But I will get back to you about the lashes. I ordered a couple of boxes, mystery boxes, that come with lashes from iBeauty. And I'll be unboxing those when they come in to show you and do a try on with the lashes. I know that looks like a really thick glob right there, but it's actually my eyelash sitting all wonky. And I don't know if brushing them, not brushing them, but using the lash tweezer would help at all. Because it doesn't seem to help at all. Okay, and we'll do this one. It's so much tighter than the other one. And put that on the bottom. And I'll actually have lashes on the bottom. I love this mascara from Thrive. That's the only part I hate is when you do that little dab right there sometimes. But you should let it dry. True. You let it dry and then go over it with a Q-tip, or, you know, that way you can isolate that one small area. If you do it while it's wet, you could smear it. Then there's always the stamp and pull. And you can see when I stamp and pull, I get a lot more product on my eyelashes. I don't know why, I just try to spike them. Alright. We got no money. There we go. Now, I want to try this LA Intense Color Gloss. And the color Kitten. And it comes like that. It's a little knobby thing. Let's see how that goes. Not really liking the knobby thing. Not really liking the knobby thing. It needs something, because it's not sticky. It doesn't give you that, you know, but it needs like a liner. So I'm going to get a little bit of this line outside of my lip. This is a Trestique, I believe. Yeah, it's a Trestique dual lipstick with the little gloss or balm at the end. Got it from Ipsy too. It's really nice. Okay, now let's go into some blush and highlight. We're gonna go with Old Faithful. Let me check this one too. Hold on. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go with Old Faithful, which is our Madison Miller trio, and get that blush, which it's doomed to happen like that. And I don't think if we didn't have that there, it wouldn't have shown y'all that I loved it so much. With my nice Bima 102 brush, I'm gonna load that up with some baby doll blush.